Celtic close in on title despite Sakala salvaging derby draw for Rangers. It was fair enough that Celtic looked towards a bigger picture. Barring an extraordinary collapse from the position of 6 points and 19 goals ahead of Rangers with 3 games to play, Ange Postecoglou's team will be crowned Scottish champions. At that point Postecoglou and the principal shareholder Dermot Desmond would be entitled to serve up humble pie to those who even in the early stages of this campaign derided Celtic's prospects of upstaging their city rivals. Postecoglou's quiet confidence and Desmond's belief in this coach will ultimately win the day. It just hasn't quite yet. The unmistakable undercurrent from the home support here was frustration. At 1 goal in front against their oldest foes, Celtic had plans to kick off the party. Rangers had other ideas, probably assisted by an element of nervousness from those in green and white with the reclaiming of the title so tantalizingly close. A draw was a perfectly fair outcome, as was widely acknowledged. Having lost the Scottish Cup semi-final to Rangers and been held here, the assumption may be that Celtic are running out of steam. Yet Postecoglou, who conceded much of his team's play was tense, believes mental exertions are more pertinent than those of a physical kind. For a lot of the players, this is the first year of feeling the expectation and pressure here, said the Australian. It is a valid point. Postecoglou assembled this team at short notice, since which time they have upstaged a Rangers side who were comfortable champions a season ago. You can't question their character, Postecoglou added. They are a determined lot, and they are determined to finish the season strongly. 2 remaining home games, either side of a trip to Dundee United, boost the Celtic cause. Celtic are now 29 league matches unbeaten. What Giovanni van Bronckhorst's team lack in talent they have recently made up for in resilience. With this derby sandwiched in between Europa League semi-final ties against RB Leipzig and the league all but over, there was a sense Rangers could wilt in front of a giddy Celtic support. The opposite transpired. Fashion Sakala came within the width of a post of earning 3 points for the visitors. I couldn't ask for any more from the players, especially in the second half, said Van Bronckhorst. There was a concession from the Dutchman that Rangers are likely to fall short in their quest for a successful Premiership defence. Ryan Kent should have sent Rangers ahead in the early stages, but instead prodded wide. With an almost identical chance, Celtic's on-loan winger Jota slammed beyond Alan McGregor from a days-in-meet cross. Neither Connor Goldson nor Borna Barisic, 50% of Rangers' back four, will look to be reminded of their role in the opener. Mida missed a glorious opportunity to double Celtic's lead before the break. Rangers capitalized via Sakala, who played a neat 1-2 with Kent before lashing the ball beyond Joe Hart. Some may criticize Hart for being beaten at his near post, but the ferocity of Sakala's shot gave the custodian little chance. Hart saved smartly from Scott Arfield in the closing stages. Sakala was also denied by Hart before heading over from a corner and watching a subsequent effort strike woodwork. Celtic looked a tired lot long before full time, with post-match acclaim from supporters distinctly muted. They should not have long to wait before something more joyous can get underway. Hart said he will wait until T's are dotted before articulating what a championship win will mean to him. The former England goalkeeper, though, gave the distinct impression this reboot of his career in Glasgow resonates rather a lot. "We are in a good, strong position," said Hart. "We will take the draw and move on to next week. We have worked very hard to be in this position. We are pleased with where we are, but we have a job to do. It was more important that they won today than we did." As supporters traded insults, and worse, by the segregation barrier, Hart signed off from media duties by branding Rangers proper opposition. Such a level of respect in the midst of this fierce, often petty scene will never catch on.